Mtazamaji, kuna mahali hufika mtu anaona kana kwamba maisha yamekosa maana, haswa mpendwa anapofariki. Na hivyo ndivyo Kanyiri alivyohisi mkewe alipoaga dunia. Maisha yaligeuka na kuchukua mkondo tofauti na changamoto zikaanza.
When you are left as a single parent, father, and you have girls, there's this decision you want to make. Do I get a replacement now, or do I wait? Someone who's going to help me to handle the girl issues, because now you have girls. You see, if they're boys, you can be able to handle. Mtoto wa 3 years old anajua kukufa ni nini? Ajui. So if you leave now, and this is the challenge I had. My firstborn is 6. At least ana guess. Niliona watu wameenda mazishi, something was happening. But this 3-year-old ni watu wawili watakuwa wamekufa. Mom, physically, and daddy absent. So if I appear to her maybe 16, 17 years later, she'll say, "Where? My dad died kitambo. So who are you?" So that was a challenge. So I was like, okay, everybody is telling me, go, leave the kids. And I could ask myself, is this the best way? Is this the best answer? So I chose to stay. Now, when I chose to stay, another challenge came. Watoi wataishi kwa mom ama nitaishi nao? I was living in town for 11 years. My mom is about 20 minutes drive. So she kept coming. I still stayed with the kids because I wanted them to know what happened. Immediately my wife passed on. The mother to the house help akakuja kachukua mtoto wake. Kasema, my daughter can't stay in this house. I'm a man, you have daughters. You might decide to convert her to her, we don't know. So I was left with no house help. So mother cannot come every day. My sisters are married outside the county. I can't take my kids outside the county. My daughter is in school, the other one is not in school. So the challenge is, how do I manage this? Siwezi wapeleka daycare. I'm self-employed, siwezi enda nao job. Juu mimi ni technician, naenda kuinstall network kuko juu ya mast. Kuna mtoi wa 3 years old, utasurvive aje? So I chose the best option, which was to get a lady who comes, anapika, anaosha nguo, alafu jioni anaacha ufunguo kwa kiosk. Namwachia pesa ya kuenda shopping sokoni, anafanya sokoni, analeta. The only thing I couldn't do, I locked my bedroom. So she couldn't do anything in my bedroom. So I used to wash my clothes and make my bedroom. Now, little did I know that already someone coming in and the house hakuna mama. And a lady anakuja kutengeneza nyumba. Umempatia pesa ya kwenda shopping. Anaenda soko, anafanya shopping ya kwao na kwake. So anafanya shopping ya watu wangapi? Wawili. So bill yangu ikaballoon. I was like maintaining 2 houses. And then slowly, after like 3 or 4 months, ninakuta kitchen yangu kuna githeri na sikuacha pesa ya githeri. Imepikwa na kuna dishes. What's going on? Mimi niliona unanisaidia, so na mimi niko nikusaidii. Now, what kind of help is that? So I saw the red flag. I called my pastor, nikamwambia, this is the situation naona in the house. And watoi wako karibu kufunga for the long holiday. So I would want to request if you can help me to think through this. I'm stuck here. What do I do? And men tunakuwa na challenges very small. We may be able to build a castle, build a 20-floor tower, but dealing with issues which are emotional, connected, it's very hard. You find me taking the wrong turn. So my pastor wakati alikuja akaniuliza, uta make choice. Either you settle down, look for someone who becomes a mother, because what this house help anaona the absence of a mother. So I'm a step in na ameanza ku take that role. So meaning you have not been able to put the boundary. Nikaambia the house help now, watoi wakienda to their shosho's place, they will not be coming back. I had not banged anything. It's just something that I told her. So the kids are not there. Niko peke yangu. I have the money. I don't know what to do with the money. That's a good challenge. Unakuta, I keep visiting home to see my mom because I have the money, the kids are there. So I do shopping, ninanunua hata vitu zenye ni unnecessary. So if they're supposed to eat a specific diet, mimi sija concentrate on the diet. Ninajua mtoi amependa chipo. And my mom anajua chipo is not good all the time for the kids, so lazima atengeneze balanced diet. So nikaanza kukuta na conflict. Now when the house help was there, she could go manage the kitchen. Now nimerudi home, nakuta mother ni kama nataka kufunga breaks on how my kids will eat. So naambia mother, these are my children. I want them to live the way I want. And naambia, no, you're not going to spoil the children. They have to live vizuri, they have to eat well, they have to eat the right thing, and they have to read at the right time. So nikaanza kuona ni kama nimetoka kwa shida ya house help, nimerudi kwa mother, now I'm lost. And remember, I left home 17 years ago. I cannot be able to communicate with my mom. And nishampatia watoi akae nao. So now, I'm in trouble. I can't get the kids out of her hands now. And then, how will the community look at me now? Nilishindoka nao watoi kwanza, nikawaleta. Then nimefika home. My mom wants to run the show her own way, minus me. So that equation haikuji. So mi nikaanza kudraw the lines. Now, conflict ikaanza kukuja home. I find my daughter wants to do what I said. And she says, this is my house. I want you to do this. So we were not able to agree on so many things. The last system yenye ulikuwa nayo, like my wife and I, previously, how we used to operate, naona mother haielewi. So namwambia, this is not what I want. I want this. Mama anasema, no, that was your environment. This is my environment. Namwambia, bas, nitachukua watoi. So I'd come pick the kids, tunaenda kwa my sisters for a week in Nairobi. We stay. Hata tukuje nauliza, mnaenda home? I'm just hoping akina sister waniambie, acha watoi wakae. I don't want them to go back. Then I realized when the kids are away from my mom, she's not well. She's not okay. Then my brothers wakaanza kuniuliza, so how is mother? Nikaanza kuona, ai, wewe unaonaje? Okay, ukichukua watoi ukae nao and then itakuaje? Or get sorted. Get someone then. So I started having these thoughts in my mind. Ule demu ata joke na mimi aniambia tu, nitamwambia we kuja wewe umeniangalia, we oka. We kuja. So I started dating without what can I say? Unaona ile una date in desperation. You want someone akuje asort your problem now. So hauangali, hakuna any criteria ya kumchoose. So unasema, when I go and I like someone, I know you like, not love, like. So you like that person, so unaanza kumwambia everything. And one thing I've found about the dating life is that a lady wants to take things very slowly. So when you open up and you talk so much stuff about yourself, they feel like you're desperate. So they run.
Chambilecho wahenga walinena, kuzaa si kazi, kazi ni kulea. Je, Samantha na Jasmine waliaridhika vipi na ukurasa huu?
My daughter, the last one, when alikuwa 3, hakuwa me understand the mother completely. So at 3, when the mother got sick, she was 2 years old. And I've known later when I'm taking her to the clinic and we're talking with the doctors, nika realize hanaga issue kubwa kama the first one, because mtoto akiwa 2 years is when the brain starts to form. Anaanza ku understand vitu na anaanza ku observe. So by the time the mother got sick, I was fully in the house. So I would give her milk, I would change her diapers, I would do so many stuff for her. So aliconnect na mimi mapema. So in fact, I remember one time tumekaa kwa sitting room watching a cartoon they like. And then akaniuliza, daddy, ule mama mwenye alikuwa anakaaga pale kwa ile kiti alienda wapi? And my daughter, ule firstborn, akamwangalia, akaniangalia. Daddy, huyu anaongea, mom died. You don't know mom died? Akauliza, kukufa ni nini? And it rang on my head. She doesn't know what is to die. Hajaiona paka imekufa. Hajaiona dogi imedie. Tunaishi kwa plot. Sasa kukufa ni kusema nini? So, and we were watching a movie there, and then I decided to give her a story. Nikamwambia, unaonaga angels, wale wanakuaga kwa music. Mama alienda kwa kwaya ya Yesu. Kukufa ni kuingia kwa kwaya ya Yesu. So every time she used to be asked those days, about 2-3 years back. alikuwa anasemaga mama kwa kwaya ya Yesu. That's what death means to her. But now she knows. The firstborn got to know from school. She was 6 years old, so when she was going to class 1, akaambiwa, tuliambiwa mama yenyu alikufa. So she came back home. Akaniuliza, daddy, niliambiwa mama alikufa, is it true? And this is like a year later. So I'm like, yeah, your mom died. What happened? I was being told in school, and I realized how dangerous that is. A kid, when the mother passes, unakosa kumu-explainia what it means. So nasema mimi niko nafikiri alienda shule, you know, like the way auntie alienda America, anaongenga kwa simu. So that's what she was thinking. And this is the danger. We normally assume kids don't know or they don't feel it. But I realized how important it was for her. So I explained to her, and she has been okay. Once she got to understand, she went back home to the school. Akaambia mwalimu, yeah, it's true. My mom passed on. Daddy explained. Now I know. In class, ako absent-minded. Akiulizwa, she doesn't talk about mommy, she talks about daddy. So they said, this girl must be a single parent, kid, na mostly ni ako na baba. Kwa sababu akichokozwa na watoto, analiaga, nitakustaki kwa daddy. So you see now, the teachers began to know my story. I had to go explain to the teachers what I'm going through. So, and some of the teachers would like, but why don't you just get married and get this thing over with? And I'm like, kwani kuna mtu pahali yako available, atakuja tu, you know? And these are some of the challenges that men are going through, and they're not addressed adequately. So one time we're having coffee in the morning with my daughter, and she asks me, Daddy, my mom went to be with God uko juu. Mbona Mungu akujagi kututembelea? Why is he always up there and he doesn't show up? I mean, he takes people. Why doesn't he come back and visit us? So we will go. It is us who go. Then he said, okay, sawa. Na vile wewe ni baba yetu, na yeye Mungu baba yake ni nani? I mean, yeah. And these are questions that I have always started thinking about them. You know, mtoto akikuuliza, ufikiriagi what to say, unajikuta unaanza Bible study. So I realized I need to study because I have answers to give. Then wanakwambia si tunaenda shule, yeye anaendaga anasoma vitabu za nani? Sisi tunasoma vitabu zenye mmeandika, naye Mungu anasoma vitabu za nani? So I started realizing I need to do Bible study. And from that day onwards, tukaanza kusomaga Bible in the morning. So we don't just take coffee. Now we have a Bible study. I'll tell them, leo nisikia nani kupika. We have a calendar in the house. So and so you cook and you pray for the food. I always tell people, when you're dating, I have 3 people in mind. I have my first daughter in mind, and my second daughter, and I have the person I'm talking to. Those are 3 people. Nina take responsibility. They will be part of my life. Because sometimes you want to ask someone to come. Okay, umempenda ndio, lakini uko sure ataweza withstand the challenge ya a single parent man and daughters, because daughters are connected to me. Whenever I went out dating, one of the things I realized is that my first daughter would like the lady, my second daughter would not like. So nikaanza ku realize my daughters, they are helping me to understand the person we are bringing into the home. So if I go out there and date alone, it becomes easier for this person. But if I date with them, it's like a meeting. Dating inakuwa meeting. So kila mtu akona objective yake, mwingine akona dissatisfaction, so it becomes complicated. So I think for me, I have come to accept that I have to let my girls grow up, leave the house, go to high school, then I can have my dating life back. So now I don't involve them. I have literally sliced them off. I've realized also it affects them. Any person who they see as my friend, I think the first years when they were 8, 9, that's when they have these questions. So, ananiambia, umependa nani? Because everybody is your friend. So which one is which? So I was very careful. We devised the name and we said, watu wote ni mabeste wangu. So they would come and ask you, hey, sasa niaje, wewe ni beste daddy? So you'll become our mother. And I said, no. And just invested too. So now I know those are challenges men go through. They don't know how to. So you choose. My part, let me choose. Let the kids go to high school. Once they go to high school, I'm free.